Hello everybody, it's Mary and it is Saturday night and I just realized I had the dog's controller in my pocket. Yeah, it's one of those days. So anyway, it's Saturday night, it's 7 o'clock and that means it is time for a Facebook Live video. I'm just going to do a little refresh over here to be sure that I know what I'm doing. All of a sudden it feels like I haven't done this for a hot minute. What in the world? Have I been remiss? I guess I have been. All right, so in case you're one of those folks who knows they're getting a catalog from me, they are in the hands of the post office. So hopefully with it by Wednesday or Thursday, you should have a brand new catalog, the mini catalog and the celebration, and another couple of little things from me. So I hope you enjoy those when they arrive. Hey, Rosie, hi, Debbie, hi, Jean, hi, Julie. Appreciate y'all joining. Patricia and another Debbie. We got lots of Debbies today. Alicia, appreciate you coming. Hey, Daryl. Hi, Faith. Okay. So I have done a little more pre-stamping tonight than I usually do because I have piled all around me new stuff from the awesome January to June catalog, and I want to have time to show it to you. So, hey, Lenny, let's go ahead and get started. This is the card that I gave you the sneak peek of. This uses the Amazing Silhouettes bundle. It's brand spanking new. Very simple, no sentiments, as you can see. Or are there? Die cut sentiments, baby. I'm just throwing that out there. Look at how pretty those are. You get the shadow die cut and then you get the detailed die cut. And here I've made the shadow from Smoky Slate and the detailed from the kind of darker brushed silver in the silver foil specialty pack, or silver metallic specialty pack. All right. And I did borrow a couple of little butterflies from the Brilliant Wings set to cut some basic white little doodles. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get started. Let me put this aside because I don't need it because I've done some stuff. Well, thank you, Debbie Shapiro. Hello to you too. Cup of hot tea, pecan pie, and crafting with Mary. Ooh, I'll take some pecan pie. But can I have coffee with that instead of tea? Just saying. All right. So what I did was to get us started so that I don't have to move all of the stuff that I have piled around my cutter. I have already stamped the big tree image in Blushing Bride, all right, on just a piece of basic white. And then I embossed it in the Tasteful Textiles embossing folder. And I'm going to adhere that to a piece of Smoky Slate. Now, full disclosure, I did because I like to sometimes save cardstock, and I recommend that you can do the same as well. I thought, well, I'll just get ahead and I'll cut these out. So I did, but I apparently could not see what I was doing. So I cut the detailed U out twice before I finally pulled out the right die. So we're just going to pretend like I needed that and did it all on purpose, okay? Because what I really did was cut the detailed words out of the metallic, okay? Like so. So let's go ahead and get this adhered with some liquid glue. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. And Barbara from Washington State. Hello. We had an absolutely gorgeous day here. So, you know, we spent it out doing errands, which, you know, but on top of going to the post office, we went to Sam's and Costco. And what did we buy? We bought something cool that we've been wanting. We did not get any more Christmas stuff because, you know, we've got plenty of stuff. I'm just, oh, I know what we got. I know. Have you seen the commercial on TV where the guy walks into his dark garage, or he turns his light on in his garage and there's like one, looks like about a 20-watt bulb right in the middle of the garage, and, you know, you can't see anything and you're pretty sure that the mice and everything are staring at you. And then he gets the new light that's got 3 LED panels on it, and it lights up the room, you know, just like, whoa. Well, they were on sale at Costco, and so we got 2 of them and put them up in our garage, and oh my goodness, you guys, they are amazing. I'm just saying. You turn the light on now, and the whole garage just is like, whoa, there it is. Okay, so that's ready to go. All I'm going to do for my sentiment, now here's what I'm going to do. Nobody wants to say thanks you. That's just not even a word. So what I'm going to do And I totally confess that I totally saw this in the catalog, because I would never have even... I might have come up with it, but it would have been a month of Sundays. I'm just going to cut off the S like this. And I'm just going to make a little cut around like so. And then I'm going to do the same on the shadow. All right, and kind of try to make it round instead of like a point. Like so. And then just kind of double check it. Yes, yes, oh yes. I'm going to cut that down just a little bit, just so it stays more like in the shadows. You see what I did there? I would like to say that I totally was talking about light in the garage and then shadows on my sentiment, but that would be total fabrication. I totally just got lucky right there. Okay, I'm going to take that like so, and I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue on the back. Marva, they're wonderful, aren't they? I want to go back and get some more and put them in our storage room and maybe in the pantry and just all over the place. And then Wayne came home and he took the arms off my old desk chair. Thanks, Amy, for the idea. It never even occurred to me. And we dug out the old, slightly broken, as in, like, really has lots of cracks in it, chair pad thing, you know, those plastic things you put under your chair so that it will roll when you have a carpet, because I still have carpet in this room, even though I wish I didn't. I'm not doing very well with this glue. Maybe I need to shut up a minute. I need to hold my mouth just right, apparently. Okay. This would you're all probably thinking, why didn't she use her adhesive sheets? And I will tell you why. When I am putting these little sentiment die cuts on a shadow like they are, sometimes you have to kind of wiggle them a little bit to get them lined up where you want. And with adhesive sheets, the adhesive sheets are very, very adhesive. Okay, they're very, very sticky. So I have a little trouble with that. So it's worth playing that little game right there with my glue. Hey, Nyoka. All right, everybody get ready. Here we go. We're going to I just start at one end. It's actually kind of like mounting your stamps. I just start at one end and then I just line everything up as I go. Okay? Just like that. Just like that. And I think that's just a little too far, so I'm just going to really, and it wouldn't even need it, but I'm going to do it because I can. So we saw another thing at Costco today that we did not bring home. I know, it's hard to imagine. We saw a BMW sedan car sitting out in the front, you know, to try to entice us to use the Costco auto mailing program. And they wanted to assure us that the $107,000 price tag was not our price. It was lower. Contact the dealer. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's not $50,000 lower. I'm like, oh my gosh, $107,000. And guess what, y'all? It won't pull a horse trailer. It won't carry hay. And you couldn't even get a piece of plywood in the back. I mean, come on. Was it pretty? Yes. Yes, it was. And I'm pretty sure it probably cost like $200 to change the oil or something like that. Probably. That could be a small exaggeration, but probably. Hey, Linda, appreciate you joining. Okay, now here's another thing. If you wanted to, you could put your piece of smoky slate on a piece of foam adhesive sheet, but I did not do that because I don't know why. Oh, I know why. Because I was cutting it out of the middle of my card front. So I'm just going to stick my little sticky pieces of Stampin' Dimensional on here because I can, because I have the technology. I'm a low-tech kind of girl, except where, you know, most anything else is concerned. Put those on like that. And then I'm going to cut a couple little strippy strips like so. And get that off of there so I can put it on. And we're going to put it right there. See, if you cut your dimensionals in half, you're already halfway there. See what I did? Already halfway there. Maybe I would almost have to live in the car. I mean, can you even, I mean, I was speechless. I actually took a picture of it. I took a picture of it because I was thinking, you know, when I looked, like, it was just looky-loo, right? Wayne was off doing something, and I was looky-looing as I waited for him. And I was thinking, well, it's going to be way more than I want to spend anyway. I'm thinking 80, maybe. Oh, I almost squealed a little bit like a girl. I did. I was like, you've got to be kidding me right now. Just tell me you're kidding me right now. Craziness, I tells you. It's craziness. And the other part is they probably would then say, well, thank you for ponying up $107,000, but you can't get it for like 8 months. So, you know, we need your money, but you can't really actually have it for about 8 months. Or you can have it, but it won't have its computer chip like that. That would be the deal. Hey, Debbie, appreciate you joining. Hi, Lori. Maple bars and tacos. Exactly. Exactly. It's like the breakfast or the dinner of champions. I think I need another little piece right there. I was getting ready to get ahead of myself, and I should not do that. The maple bars at the Donut Corral in Yuma, Arizona are possibly the best I've ever had. And I'm not going to say that I've had a lot of maple bars, but I've had a lot of maple bars. Just saying. And they're really good. And the street tacos across the street, oh my goodness. Best ever. I am not a huge Yuma fan just because, like, it's too hot. But I would have a really, really hard time staying on the calorie count that I'm allowed to have each day if I actually lived there for any period of time. When I was there, I was not on a diet. Trust me. Yes, exactly. I'm hanging right on to my Honda Odyssey, which I love, by the way. Yes, I am a minivan girl. No, I do not have kids, but I do have a puppy. Oh, I do have a puppy, and he likes it a lot. Okay, so we're just going to put this right here. Is that straight? I've got to pull it to me. Hang on a second. Okay, that looks straight to me, and we'll do the same with you. Because, you know, thank is not good, and thanks you is not good. So you have to, you know, make sure you're saying good English and stuff. Got to be doing the good English. Maple bars, please explain. Oh, well, it's a donut, and it's long like this, and then they use this maple frosting, like a glaze. But at the Donut Corral in Yuma, Arizona, the maple glaze is so thick and so good. I mean, my jaw is kind of cranking right now, just feeling it. It's getting a little bit like, ooh, I want it right now. I need it. I need it so bad. I really, really could. I would eat one right now. Diet be darned. Diet be darned. I would eat one right now. Yes. Only when it's cooler. Absolutely. Okay, so now I have my little butterfly peoples, and I'm going to take this detailed one, and I'm going to stick him right here. We'll see what I got for dimensionals. Easy enough to pick up just a little bit. And we'll stick that right in. I only put the glue under his body, and then the dimensional that's under there will help hold it down a little bit. And I've got this little guy already on a dimensional. I'm going to put a dimensional on both of them. And we're going to put him right there. And then I'm going to put another dimensionale. A dimensionale. Alrighty. Here we go. On this second butterfly. Butterflies are free to fly. Fly away. I won't even try to get up any higher than that. And then I'm going to take some champagne pearl rhinestones, which are not Blushing Bride. They are more like Petal Pink, but I decided, you know, pink. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. And we'll just put a few here and there, everywhere. There and here. Here and there. Like so. And that is our card front. Pretty, yeah? Okay, so on the inside, I have another piece of a Basic White. Basic White. Who is going to receive this lovely card? I do not know. Probably a customer. Usually my cards end up going to customers. Yes. Okay, now I'm going to take the butterfly silhouette and I'm going to stamp it down here. And I want to talk about distinctive stamps for just a second. Distinctive stamps are beautiful. They are. But they are a little persnickety. Okay, so some of the ink colors work better with a distinctive stamp than others. So you may end up with kind of a love-hate relationship with them. I love the images that they have and that they can make. But sometimes you have to work a little harder at them. It isn't always ink stamp, okay? So let me show you what I mean. Okay, I'm inking it up. I can see already that I have, well, let me show you what we're going to have here. Oh, and of course, because I told you that it might need some help, it's going to be perfect. Well, let me show you what happens if you stamp and you don't like it. Persnickety, it means detailed work, like it's tedious. It's tedious, that's it. So if you get an image that you don't like, and what you'll see usually on a distinctive stamp, if it's not stamping nicely like this one is doing right now, is right around the edges here will be kind of a darker image than you want. And part of that is because of the way they cut it to get that extra depth, okay? So it's kind of a byproduct of our chemistry of our inks and the way they cut. So what I want you to do is you're going to take a sponge dauber, ink up your stamp, and then just daub, 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 especially all around the edges, okay? Just like that. Just like that. And you just daub, daub, daub all the way around. And if you see any lines in the center where it's maybe picked up just a little, kept a little too much ink, daub it off. Daub all over. Daub, 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 daub. And it really helps if you say that. Daub, 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 daub. Like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna stamp. That's all I'm really gonna do on this is stamp down here in the corner. And I got another good image. Can you see the difference when I daubed? I got a little more solid outline. Okay, so while I have it out, I'll go ahead and do my envelope flap, my envelope. I'm just going to do the butterfly on the front. I did a little different on the other one. On the other one, I did the tree on the front, but I have a different background or a different envelope flap for you to see. So I'm just going to do this butterfly. Oh gosh, I just really almost broke back into song right there. Butterflies are free to fly, fly away. Okay, so daub, 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 daub. Daub, 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 daub. Look and see if you've got any obvious extra pigment anywhere. And there we go. That should be good. And stamp. Okay, so that's the tip for using the distinctive stamps. I absolutely don't want you to be scared of distinctive stamps, but I want to manage expectations, okay? All right, now I did kind of a fun thing. Well, I guess I should put I should probably find everything and put it together. How about that? So I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid glue, lickety split. Hey, Jessica, thank you so much. Did you daub on the tree? Yes, ma'am, I did. I absolutely did. So what I'll do with a distinctive stamp every time, whether I've used it 1 time or 50 times, I will ink it and I'm going to stamp it on my scrap paper to see what it's going to do. Because like I said, some of them work better with some colors than with others. So get an idea in your head of what that stamp is doing with the color that you're using. If you get a great image like that, you could stamp it again and not worry about the daubing. But if you don't like it, remember the daubing technique, okay? I've also kind of noticed, and I don't know, maybe it's just anecdotal at this point, but I've also kind of noticed that the longer you stamp with them, the better they get. So it's like, especially if you're daubing them, I don't know, and I could be completely just imagining that, but I think it could be a thing. It could be a thing. It might not be science, but it could be a thing. All right, and then I'm going to put this in my Blushing Bride. I love white and gray and pink together. I really, really do. It's such a good classic color combo. It's a classic color combo. All righty, there we go. And then we'll pop the card front on with our dimensionals because that's how I roll. I spelled daub, like daub. Thank you. I know. It's like mud dauber, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yo, the people at the post office were so helpful today. I had printed one catalog to go to an APO, and when my software printed it, it did not print the custom sheet, and I was like, oh, that's not right. And so I tried to keep that catalog where I could find it really easy, and then I could just say, hey, look, do I need a custom sheet? Well, of course, I didn't. So I got there with my 3 boxes of catalogs, and I said, somewhere in this mess, there's a package to go to an APOA. And she searched through it and brought it to me with the customs form to fill out. And then, so I went out to the car to fill it out, and I look up, and here she is. I had one package in there that didn't have a label on it. So it was really nice of her. She came all the way out to the parking lot to bring me that postmarked. Little did she know it was a clever ploy that I was leaving for her to, you know, put it somewhere dead for a month or so, and then she and her coworkers would open it and be like, oh, Stampin' Up! Oh my gosh! And look, there's her phone number and email address. Oh, I'm going to contact her and just buy everything because I love it all. But that backfired. She brought it to me. Okay. All right, so there is our card. Why don't they call the dauber a dabber? Because you daub with it. You don't dab. Hello? A little dab of daubing will do ya. I'm killing myself. Okay, so here's a fun little trick to do that I thought it was fun. Okay, I thought it was fun. What I did is I embossed a piece of basic white cardstock in the same Tasteful Textiles that I had used on the front. And it's 2.5 by 3 or by 6. And I'm just going to adhere it to the envelope flap and trim it off. Now, you could, in fact, if you wanted to, emboss this envelope flap, but it's going to get a little bit skew ball. Okay? So I recommend this as an alternative if you like how this looks. And why wouldn't you like how this looks? It's beautiful. Okie doke. My piece was a little bit small. You might want a full 2.5 or 3 inches, not the 2 1/4 that I think that one was. But that's okay. Just trim it off. Just go straight across there. All right. So there we go. I give to you people, you wonderful people, the amazing silhouettes. I love these. I do love these images a lot. And I love sentiment dies, especially sentiment dies with shadows. And what's cool is it said you've got thanks, you've got amazing, you've got you, and you have R. So you can do you are amazing, thank you, thanks, amazing you. So there's a lot to do with this stamp set and bundled dies. All right. So give me 1 second and I'm going to get some stuff out the way here because I have got a ton of goodies sitting around and I want to share them with you, preferably without getting any ink on them. Not yet. It's not time to get inky with them quite yet. Soon we will get inky. All right, now I'm going to apologize up front because it's true that I do not have all of the names memorized yet. Okay, so I'm going to very carefully have my catalog off to the left, not showing you because that would be wrong, but just so that I have kind of a half of a clue, okay? Just kind of a half of a semi-clue. Okay, so we're going to start, I'm going to start with the sweets. Now, you already saw the Sweet Talk suite. I showed you that in my previous unboxing video. So if you didn't see that, look through my YouTube channel and you will certainly see it, okay? This one is called the Flowering Fields suite, and it is gorgeous, okay? You did already see the, I'm pretty sure that the daffodils is in here. Oh. Yeah, let me double check. No, I'm not. I'm going to stop double checking. But this is the Flowering Fields. It has several things. There are two bundles that are the anchor here. Remember anchor stores in malls like Sears and Ward's and Dillard's? These are the anchor bundles. So you have Tulip Fields where you've got these very cool triangles that you can use to stamp in various colors and recreate some of the looks that are in the DSP. Not like that, more like that, okay? So using this stamp and this stamp, you can actually recreate this look of flowers going out into the distance. And it has a matching die with windmills, so you can create windmills, and of course a bicycle, so that is all very fun, and some fences and trees. Okay, and you can see that the this windmill die is going to cut this image, and the tree is going to cut this image. And then you have some that are just standalone dies. The other bundle here is, oh yes, Glenda, it was the very first number that I put in when I pre-ordered. This is the Flowering Tulips, and hello, it's gorgeous. This is one of those ones where you can build three-dimensional looking flowers by cutting these various pieces, giving them a little curl using some Stampin' Dimensionals. So as you might imagine, I'll be doing that. And you've got leaves and stems, and then this cool edge die that cuts those flowers and cuts the bottom of your cardstock. And when you see your catalog, you're going to see a real cool sample that was made just like that, okay? And of course, you've got this covers birthday, thinking of you, let today be the start of something new. It's Happy Mother's Day because tulips and Mother's Day are kind of a thing. And then I like this one. It's round, and it says, "You are so thoughtful. Thank you." I love that very much. I love that very much, and I wanted to see something to tell you. Nope. But I'm pretty sure that you can find one of the layering circles dies that will cut that out. Okay? And this is photopolymer, and this is photopolymer, which makes sense because you are attempting to line things up, right? Okay, let's look at the DSP because it is absolutely stinking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so you already saw the front side. Here's the back. Okay, so you're going to get 12 sheets of 6 designs, front and back. And our color scheme that you're going to be looking at, you're going to see Poppy Parade and Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Pear Pizzazz, Pool Party, and Highland Heather. Aren't these gorgeous? I have got these all, have I got myself mixed up like a big dog or what? Okay, let me look here. Okay, that's one. Something, oh, here we go. One of these things is not like the other. There we go. That makes more sense. Oh, I love this. This, I don't know. I was about to say this could be my favorite, but it really could. It's gorgeous. Really gorgeous paper. And I like that the back is a little less florally. And this one's cloudy. On a cloudy day, you cannot see forever. All right. Oh, this one's pretty too. And then I like these grids on the back. This gives you kind of a quiet place for your eye to rest. So that would be a nice Nice combo on a card front. And then here's our last piece. Now we've got some more clouds in Pool Party and Petal Pink. Lovely. Love it so much. And then these might be like my... Yes, I will be doing paper shares. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. In fact, those paper shares will come out maybe the end of next week or the middle of the week after, probably. I'm not sure. I have to look at the calendar. These are brushed brass butterflies, and I love them more than I can even tell you because they're thin. What I love about them is that they are thin. There's not a big bump. They aren't going to add weight to your card, so you can go crazy. You could just have a veritable bevy of brushed brass butterflies on your card and hardly ever have to pay more postage. They are wonderful. You get 2 sizes, large and small, and you get a whole pack of 80 with them. It's awesome. And then look at this beautiful ribbon, and I need to undo it because I've been wanting to feel it since I ordered it. This is, I give you Evening Evergreen 3/8 inch window pane check ribbon. Nice. It is very nice. It's soft. Let's see how it's going to make a bow. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I believe that will be a very attractive bow. Well, I mean, that's not an attractive bow, but you could make an attractive bow if you were an attractive bow maker. Or if you used a bow easy. There you go. See? Oh, that's beautiful. Love it. I love this ribbon so much. Okay, so that is Flowering Fields. Now I'm going to put this away, out of the way somewhere. If I don't see any of your questions, it's just because it's scrolling. Okay, so ask again. Just ask me a second time. I will attempt to find it. Okay, now this next suite, I do not have the stamp set and the dies because, or the ribbon, because they weren't available yet. I believe they're on ship number 1872 out in the Pacific Ocean. But this is the Symbols of Fortune suite, and it's very beautiful. It features a crane and ginkgo and other flower images that you're going to like. So it's got kind of an Asian flair, right? And it has some beautiful paper with it. This is the Symbols of Fortune Specialty Designer paper. All right, let's see. Where's the lid? Where's the opener? Here's the opener. I found it. How much is the whole thing? Oh, let's see. The whole suite. Oh, hang on. I'm losing my cool. Also my catalog. Sorry. Let's see. The whole Flowering Field suite is $126.75. Okay. Now, of course, if you're a demonstrator, you would get 20% off of that. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Or you could join and get almost all of that. Maybe take out the, the butterflies to get it down below $125. And you would just pay your $99 plus tax and get it for free shipping. And then you could buy the rest of the catalog at 20% off. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. It's for your edification and your information. It's my job to educate. All right, so you're going to see Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, Crumb Cake, Smoky Slate, and Gold. And get ready to be like, whoa. So here we go. Look at this paper. Are you already making cards in your head? See the crane I was talking about? And I believe that the die in the die set will cut this crane out. And I love that. Okay, I'm a very big fan of those kinds of die cut DSP coordination. Debbie, yes, of course you can have a loan. It comes with a demonstrator number. Did you see what I did there? Oh, that's pretty. Look at the butterflies. I love this. And that one's kind of just a random eclectic mix. And then these are the flowers, and there's also stamped images of this. And there is a die in the die set, which is called, sorry, I can't see it, the Good Fortune dies. And you can cut this flower cluster out with that. All right, then we have some Ginkgo Leaves in white and gold on Smoky Slate. And a pretty Asian image. Oh, that's very pretty. This makes me think of Pussy Willows when I look at it. I'm pretty sure it's not, but it makes me think of that. And some pretty paper with cranes flying. More gold. Can you see the shimmer? Are you able to see the shimmer? Color the ribbon any color. You mean the window pane ribbon? You probably can with your Stampin' blends. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so that's the paper. Keep losing the lid, the top, the front. Okay, but there's another paper. Actually, there's two papers. I'm going to take a piece of this out because I want you to see this is mother of pearl specialty paper. All right. Well, Karen, that is a perfect paper then for you and a very good suite. So it showed that with the Stampin' blends you can color the ribbon. Absolutely. Yes, this paper is gorgeous. Ooh, it's very, very smooth. It's I'm even going to go with slick. So it actually feels kind of like pearl. That's very cool. Oh, I can imagine. There is, gosh, I wish I had the dies. There is a die that cuts out a line of detailed ginkgo leaves. And that cut out of this paper would be absolutely gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Or you could use, hang on, I can't get it back in there. I just can't, it's just not going. That shimmer paper comes off another way. Okay, so that is this. We also have polished dots in pink and clear. Okay, so that is the Symbols of Fortune suite. It is not the complete suite, obviously, because obviously I don't have the dies and stamp set. Now, let's talk Artfully Composed. Let me get this gone. Yeah, the paper is gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. Okay, I gotta make sure. I'm stacking stuff up in a way that is dangerous because it's gonna go crazy. All right, so let's see. My next suite to share with you is the Artfully Layered suite. Or Artfully Composed, I'm so sorry. The anchoring bundle is called Artfully Layered, and it has the Artfully Layered stamp set with writing. I love stamps like this where you can write and kind of grunge up a little bit. But it's also got happiest birthday wishes. I really love sending all the hugs. That's just a great sentiment. And it's got beautiful dies to cut out leaves and fronds and boughs and some ways to add texture with dies, which is always fun. Okay, so here is the Artfully Layered bundle, which is the anchor of, go enter the item numbers for the dies and stamp set in your next order. Ah, nice. Oh, really? Ah, hang on a second. I'm thinking things in my head right now. Okay, good. That's really good to know. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, Artfully Composed, this is the anchor. And then you've got two papers that are part of this suite. The first one is the Artfully Composed DSP. Isn't that weird that it's the same name as the suite? And as you might imagine, it's got some leaves. But look at the flip side of this. And this is in Pale Papaya. Can you see that? Can you see that right? Let me look and see. Yeah, you can see. There you go. Oh, I'll get it really, really close. Can you see me now? Okay. The iPhone just oh, really? Okay. Well, wait, what did I not get then? I don't know. I'm confused. My brain is fried. What can I say? All right, so here's the rest of the paper. I'm just going to stop reading comments now for just a minute. Here we go. Evening Evergreen. We got Just Jade, Calypso Coral, Pear Pizzazz, Mint Macaron. Nice to have something that isn't quite so busy with the leaves, so you can see that they've got, the back sides are more geometric, more solid. This is fun. Looks like grass cloth. All right, so there's that paper. And then there's also a printed vellum paper, which is called Vellum Layering Designs. And you get 6 designs. This one has, oh wait, let's see, this is Oliver McCalmont. I don't know, this might be Canada or somewhere. I don't even know where this is, but it's obviously a place. Okay, it's a map. And you get 2 sheets of 6 designs. So that's the same one. And this one has the scripty look. This has, I don't even know if you can see this. There. Can you see that it's got writing on it like that with the white? Okay. I'm not skipping any. I've got 2 pieces of each one here. Okay, and then this is the same map image, but it's white on vellum instead of black. And then we have some black newsprint. Oh, the Vanderbilts have not given any very elaborate entertainments in years. The last was the famous reception and ball, which the late Cornelius Vanderbilt gave at his mansion at 5th Avenue and 57th Street 3 years ago. There were 2 debutantes in the Vanderbilt family last season. So actually, you know, you can get some news from I'm not sure when. And then we've got these scripty squares again in the white. So this is fun. I kind of enjoy playing with vellum, and the printed vellum is very cool. Exactly, a Gatsby. Gatsby, that would be a good card to make with this. All right, so there's the paper. There's the stamp set. We have some, it's white frayed ribbon, and it is, this one for sure you could color, I'm certain, with Stampin' Blends. You know, this is part of why I don't do ribbon shares anymore, is because it just drove me batty trying to get these all open. There we go. There we go. This is very nice. Now, I think this would not be a very good ribbon bow. It would be really large bow. But it would be really nice as an accent on a piece, on a card. Very pretty. I like it. And it's really soft and pretty. And then, look at these, you guys. These are so cool. These are called Faux Sea Glass Shapes. And you can see they are in Just Jade, Old Olive, and White. And they look like what their name is, sea glass. And they are adhesive on the back. They're not terribly thick. They aren't going to add a lot of weight. They're going to add just a little bump on your card. But I think they'll be a lot of fun, especially as embellishments with the rest of this suite. So I hope you will get some of those. And I'm just going to not try to even put that back in the package. Just not even put it in the package. All right. Next up, we have... Ooh, this one's very pretty. This is the New Horizons suite. Okay. And it has a stamp set that is very fun with a matching bundle. Now, we saw some samples. We saw the samples on stage that Shelly and Sarah did with this, and they were gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. And some of those you might see in the catalog when you receive it. So you've got some planks, you've got nice sentiments, thinking of you, thanks for everything, relax and enjoy your day, wishing you so much happiness, and some silhouette-y trees and grass. And then you have picket fences, you've got dunes, you've got there was mixed commenting about whether this was a row of outhouses. We decided it was actually a row of beach cabanas, which was much nicer. Then you've got some mountaintops. And so this is a detailed mountain and a solid mountain, so you can layer up the mountains and make those on your card. And you've got some grasses and some trees. And then this cuts out your planks, okay? Now, get ready for the paper. The paper, which is called, New Horizons, 6x6. So you're going to get 4 12-inch, you're going to get, let me get back, 4 each of 12 designs. So you get 48 sheets. And look at these. just think about these just as card fronts. They look like landscapes to me. I mean, look at this one. That's beautiful. Just put some white. I mean, I don't know that there's a sample in the catalog that just uses like a white picket fence in front of this and a sentiment, but that might be a thing that you'll see. Aren't these pretty? Look at that. That looks like a lake in the mountains with mist on a misty morning. Aren't these so pretty? Yes, Karen, I understand. I understand. Melbourne beach houses. There you go. That's it exactly. And of course, Amy thinks it's, you know, on that ribbon, unravel the end and you have a nice cord to use and a nice fringe. Very nice. Good tips. Good tips. Now that looks like a lake against mountains in Alaska, doesn't it? It does to me. These are kind of like Rorschach cards, and I love them. I just think they're gorgeous. You see, it could be either way you look at it. This could be a lake with a dark forest, or it could be a plains. It could be the plains out in one of the Dakotas with a sky. Just throwing it out there. And, of course, they all have back sides that are different. I love this. This looks like the universe to me. It looks like a nebula. Ah, beautiful paper. Absolutely gorgeous paper. And then you've got some fun embellishments. These are called Pebbles Enamel Shapes. Yeah, ooh, very nice. Absolutely. A horse popped up on dimensionals. Yes. Amy, yes, it is beautiful paper. It is beautiful. Look at these fun things that look like pebbles. They truly look like pebbles. I just love them. They've got cinnamon cider, dark gray, and light gray. And again, these aren't terribly thick. I mean, like less than 1/8 of an inch, I would say. And they're all adhesive, so they're easy to add, which makes them a lot of fun. I'm excited to use those. And there is a wonderful pack of cotton ribbon. And it comes in a Misty Moonlight and Petal Pink. And it's just narrow ribbon. It's a 1/4 inch. No, I'm sorry. It's 1/8 inch ribbon. And it's cotton. I'm going to open one of them just so we can see how that looks. What is it, like 10 o'clock or something? I'm sorry, you guys. It's taken me a long time to get through this. I would love to tell you I'm almost done, but I'm not. I'm not even. Oh, that's nice. Let's see what kind of a bow it makes. That's how I tell if I'm going to like a ribbon, is if it makes a nice bow, right? Like I'm the only crafter on the planet who cares how to make a bow, whether it makes a nice bow. It's only 11:45 a.m. See, it's early, late, something. Yeah, that makes a pretty nice bow. I like that. Sometimes real narrow ribbon makes kind of pointy bows, but this looks okay to me. I like it. And I love the colors. I love having a Misty Moonlight ribbon. I really do. And Petal Pink. Okay, so let me put that aside. Trying to find a place now where it will not fall all over the floor. All right, next up we have Abstract Beauty. Now this one's kind of fun. And I'm going to tell you why it's kind of fun in just a minute, but not quite yet. So this is, well, it's kind of abstract. I bet that's why they put it in the name. You can see it's filled with shapes, so you have die cuts that will cut out circles that are swirly, and you've got some amoebas, and you've got some pentagons, and you've got some other geometric shapes to cut out and put on your card. And you might want to cut out some of the Abstract Beauty DSP. Now, this is a new thing. I didn't cut this. This paper is 4 inches by 6 inches when it comes in the package. All right. So you already have pentagons. Yes, the pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, no, that would be more than that. God, why would they put an extra one in there? What is that, a hexagon? Maybe it's a hexagon. Dang it, they don't even have a pentagon. They're being discriminatory against the military. Okay. Anyway, God, Amy, don't distract me. Here is our paper, and you can see it's quite lovely. And you're going to get 48 sheets. You're going to get 4 each of 12 different two-sided designs. Some of them are gold foil. Some of them are not. Like, weird, right? So you've got very abstract and more geometric on the other side for most of them. Oh, I like that one. That one's fun. How do they come up with all these? I don't know. I don't know. I think an octagon would be 8. I know. The dogs were asleep. I know. I just had to quit watching. It was horrible. They came out strong and then they were like, oh, you're Alabama. We have to quit. I just can't even. And then there's our last one. This is my favorite design in the whole catalog right here. This one right here. I love it so much. So 4 by 6. So when you get your paper and you're like, where in the world is that paper? It's smaller. Okay. All right. We've got some pretty little geometric dots in black and Blushing Bride and Just Jade. And you get 3 sizes, large, medium, and small in each of the colors. And then we have an ephemera pack. I like ephemera packs. You guys like ephemera pack? Aw, see? At least the game wasn't good enough that y'all weren't like, I got to stay and watch the game. So these are kind of fun. You can see I haven't even opened this yet. It's got these things, you pop them out, and there's various tags and banners and flowers and leaves. And you've got some conversation bubbles and some sentiment labels and a couple of pretty hearts and stars and lucky charms. Okay, and then these are vellum with gold print on them. So this is going to be fun. I do like ephemera packs. I think when I first saw them, I was like, yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to like that, but I do like them. And then you also have assorted Abstract Beauty cards and envelopes. These are cool. Look at that. They have already decorated the inside of the envelope flap. I am very happy. Look at that. Yeah. And then you've got your card bases as well. So you can just start piling up the ephemera pack and all of the goodies and your stamped images and your die-cut geometric shapes and go to town, all ready to go. And you don't even have to decorate your envelope because you already have a no naked envelope. All right, so that is Abstract Beauty. Very pretty. I like it a lot. All right, now I'm going to talk just a little bit about Heart and Home because we've already looked at it. You've seen multiple samples from me about, hey, Jenny, we'll see you when you come back. What size are the cards? They seem to be, let's see, they are smaller. They are smaller. So when you when you fold these, they're going to be 4 inches by 6. So they're going to be 4 by 6 cards instead of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, right? So 4 by 6, which makes sense when you think of the DSP. This is a bad color combo, but these will fit exactly on the front of your card. And then, of course, they obviously work perfectly with the envelopes. The envelopes, right? Okay. So, like I said, you've already seen some examples with the Heart and Home suite, which includes the Blessings of Home bundle and the Honeybee Home bundle, which are these, if you recall. And then Honeybee Home here. But I was able to get a few more things. This is the denim ribbon, which you've seen, including the Blessings of Home, or the Heart and Home Memories and More card pack. All right, I always like to see what's in the card packs. These are pretty. These remind you of hand penned a little bit. Very pretty. I like we can get through anything together on already ready for you. Actually, that's a sticker. So that's a sticker, which means it's easy to put on your card front. If you don't like stickers, remember you can use, you can tap it on your wrist, on your skin, and it will dull that adhesive, or you could use an embossing buddy if you've got it, or you can do it on your pant leg. Just do whatever you need to do, and that will dull the adhesive, and then you can treat it just like any other die cut. All right, we've got goals. And then we have these pretty cards that are very much like the DSP that goes with the... So you can make all sorts of pretty cards with these. And what's handy is there are also... Oh, gosh. The E-Packs. I am not sure what an... Oh, the Ephemera Packs. Yes. Okay, gotcha. I'm thinking E-Packs. I don't know what that is. But I figured it out. So it also has a set of Memories and More envelopes and cards. And you get the large envelopes. And then you get some really cool small envelopes and cards as well. Look how pretty those are. I love those. That's my favorite DSP. Well, except for the awesome wood grain, but aren't those such cute note cards? Oh, I love them. And they're, of course, perfectly sized for the cards in the Memories and More pack. So what you want to look at is the ones that have sentiments or places to stamp sentiments. All right. Remember, Memories and More card packs are not just for scrapbooking and memory keeping. They are also for making cards, which I think is pretty awesome. You are a real blessing to everyone around you. That's nice. All right, so keep this in mind. It's part of the Heart and Home suite, and I do believe you will love it as much as I do. All righty. Okay, I'm still looking for an extra spot. Oh, my goodness. Let's see where we're at. Oh, how many of you need cards for men? Anybody? Anybody ever need a card for a guy? I have got the suite for you. Are you ready? All right. This one is called... Hey, sports fan. And it is very, very baseball themed. Okay, so we have the Your Biggest Fan bundle. And what's really cool is this is another one, in addition to the fact that it's got Happy Birthday, Happy Father's Day, Most Valuable Dad, and some fun images. These dies cut out images on the DSP. Like, as an example, this die cut right here, this ticket, cuts these tickets on the DSP. And look at this. This is Night of Navy wood grain that's on the flip side. And you've got some catcher's gear and some stripes. I like this because not everybody wants to have something that's so in-your-face baseball, right? So you still get the pretty colors. You get kind of the distressed look of the DSP without having to use it all. This big banner cuts this banner here. And we know that these are baseball stitches, but you don't have to think that. You would only think that if you were, you know, knowing it was a baseball. And then look at that. How fun is that one? Obviously, you do have to have some baseballs and bats. Yes, everybody needs cards for guys, and it is not always easy. So this set is ready to roar. It's got Poppy Parade, Bumblebee, Night of Navy, and Evening Evergreen. Those are the colors. Love this pinstripe. Looks like old-timey baseball pants. Baseball uniforms. Why did I drop that? Oh, I was going to show you, because this die cuts out this image as well. All right, so you really got, you can cut this, and you can cut the pennant in the other set, in the other paper. So that's kind of handy. All right, and we have a nice twine pack with some Night of Navy twine and some Poppy Parade in white and, ooh, Evening Evergreen Baker Swine. I'm down with that. And finally, you've got some acrylic stars, resin stars in Bumblebee, Evening Evergreen, Night of Navy, and Poppy Parade. Love these. They're thin, lightweight, not going to add a lot of weight to your card. And so you will be all set for your masculine cards. Okay, So that's the sweets. I'm going to show you some things that are kind of a la carte-ish right now. I want to show you some paper. This is supple shimmer paper. Supple shimmer paper. Okay, look at this. The colors are white or pink and blue, but do you see how light that is? Wouldn't that be pretty on a baby boy card? And then the pink is a little brighter than I might use on a baby girl card, but it's very pretty, any hooch. But this one strikes me as being perfect for a baby. But isn't that pretty? And like all the new glimmer papers, there's nothing coming off on my hands. Look, Ma, no glitter. So there's this. This is kind of standalone. All right. We have a new embossing set. This is the Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folders. So you get 2 of them. These are the small ones, which means obviously they will fit in the large Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, but they will also fit in the mini. And this does splatters. I'm thinking that's probably why they called it that. Can you see the splatters? And stripes. Like so. I love these. You know me, I'm an embossing folder person. I love them. And these are 3D embossing folders. So these are ones you're going to want to use with the #1 plate and the #4 plate, which is the gray specialty plate. Do you guys remember the rainbow bundle? There is a punch that goes with the Rainbow of Happiness bundle, and it cuts out clouds. You know what they call this? Can you guess? Can you even guess? I know. Go ahead, guess. Try to guess. Yeah, they call it the cloud punch. Somebody spent a lot of time, did a Kaizen event and everything for that. Okay, so let's talk about some punch bundles. Who doesn't like a good hedgehog? Hedgehogs are like the pet du jour. Did you know that? Or it was like 5 years ago. Everybody loves hedgehogs. And we have the Happy Hedgehogs stamp set and a punch that punches these little guys out. So you can punch the hedgehog, and then you can punch another piece for more hedging of his hogness. And you also have a very cute little bird, which I think is the bluebird of happiness. I'm not certain, but I think. It's so nice of you to be so nice. Wait, need a drink. What? Enjoy the hedgehogs. Hang on. Phew, okay. There we go. And you have a mushroom. Apparently hedgehogs love mushrooms. And a pretty little flower. And a butterfly. So this is cute. Happy Hedgehogs punch bundle. And in case hedgehogs aren't your thing, I believe it is called the hedgehog punch. I believe it is. If hedgehogs aren't your thing, perhaps ladybugs are. Everybody loves ladybugs. Everybody does. Gardeners especially love ladybugs. And so we bring you ladybugs. I believe you will find the, actually that was the Hedgehog Builder Punch, sorry. And this is the Ladybug Builder Punch because you can cut out body with antenna and wings. So you can do multiple colors. You can stamp her and then add her fill image. It's a photopolymer, so that makes it easy. The wings are the same, 2-step stamps. Very cute. I think this one is going to be a lot of fun. You can bug me anytime. I like it. That's a cute sentiment, don't you think? I think it's cute. All right. Now we're into some a la carte sweets. We have Paradise Palms. This may look like a familiar set to you. We had one a couple of catalogs back. But look at these dies. I love these. I can really see some gorgeous cards with sunsets brushed on and blended, and these stamped in just solid colors like black or evening evergreen to make them look like shadows against the sunset. And you've got a sun that would be, you know, setting and stuff. And you can cut out all the shapes to go with. So I think I really, really like this. And it's got retirement wishes. And the inside one then is hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. You gotta love it. And then happy birthday. And the one that goes with is wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. Isn't that pretty? I like this one. Oh, here's Seize the Day. See what we did there? Can that daisy be cut with the daisy punch? Let's see. Are we talking? Let me look here just a second. I'll see if it happens to mention that anywhere. Just a minute. Hello, Ladybug. You know what's really cool is having the index in alphabetical order now. That is so nice because I can just, you know, use my... You know, it doesn't say that it does, but it's possible. Maybe the small one. Possibly the small one. Let me pull it out just a second. No. It's going to have... Well, it could. It really might. It really might, actually. It was a good call. You know, it's going to be not quite exact, but it's going to be close. You could stamp it and cut it, but you're not going to get quite as large of an image, I don't think. Although, I don't know. I'm really thinking that's about right. I don't know. I'd have to stamp it and see. Oh, wait. I guess I could do that. If only I had stamps and an ink and stuff like that. I don't know. If I was a demonstrator... Oh, wait. I am. Hang on. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it now. All of you who aren't happy because I'm taking time to do this, it's Deborah's fault. Huh. All right, we're going to make a pumpkin pie. Remember with daisies in the daisy punch, line a petal up and down to the 12 and the 6. You'll be much happier if you do. Just throwing that out there. All right, let's see what we get here. Look at that. Yep. I could have probably lined it up a little better, but yeah, it's going to cut that out. So note to self. Note to self, you can actually use, this is the medium daisy punch. Okay. There you go. No, that's okay. It's good. Good information for everybody to have. Yay. That's good to know. I like that. Good to know. It would have taken me a long time to put that together, Deborah. Thank you. All right. So here is Seize the Day. Look at this die right here. Actually, I think that's a bigger die set than that. I think this might be a two-banger. This might be a two-banger. No, I was thinking of another set. But this die cuts an underwater scene. Ooh, this would be beautiful in the Mother of Pearl. That would be really pretty. And then you can also cut out the jellyfish. See, I got that right. I think on one of the old sets I was calling that an octopus, but that is definitely a jellyfish. And it cuts out this little... I love that guy right there. Look at those. Look at that guy. And you've got one going both ways. I love it. And, of course, you can cut out some bubbles. So this... Oh, wait, it does have a second set. Look. Wah! Yes, as they all rush away looking for a more organized demonstrator. You can also cut out the octopus, the starfish, the crab, and the fish. Oh, my gosh, you can cut everything. You can cut the left fish, the right fish, the green fish, the red fish. You can cut all of the fishes of the sea. And you can cut fronds, sea fronds. Got thanks from the depths of my heart, wishing you oceans of happiness, and seize the day. Have to have that in there, right? All right. All righty. This is a good one. I'm excited to play with this. And that big die is really high on my list of fun things to play with. Okay, now, let me just ask a question here. Do any of you like to make slimline cards? Anybody? Anybody? Raise your hand. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Yes, exactly. So I'm not seeing any thumbs. Anybody not like it? No, don't give me a thumbs down. Just give me a thumbs up if you do like them. Okay. Well, now we have got the Slim Sayings stamp set and the Slim card dies. Now look at these. These are fun. I don't make them very much either, and part of the reason is because envelopes and those kinds of things, and you can put a slimline in a business envelope, but it's not very pretty. But we have solved the problem for you, because here, look, we have envelopes for slimline cards in white, and I want to say that could be gray granite. Just a minute. I'll look and see what color it is, but I think it's gray granite. Page 52, coming to 52. Oops. Nope, of course they're not going to tell us. Hang on a sec. I'll find it. Nope, I'm not going to be able to find it. So let me look on here. Nope. So there's this kind of soft succulent, and I'm pretty sure that's gray granite. And white. So you get slimline envelopes with a little flap at the top with decorations on the inside. Okay? So even your slimlines are not naked. And then if you buy the bundle, you're going to get this slim card dies. So you can cut these and use them as card front dies on your slimline cards. And then you have sentiments that are perfect for that size of a card. Congrats to the graduate. Happy birthday. Happy for you. You are one of a kind. You really are fabulous. You are fabulous. You're just fabulous. So this is going to be fun to play with. I'm excited to try some more slimline cards now that I have envelope options. Envelopes were always a thing for me on that, because I don't consider a card done until there's an envelope. Just saying. So. Okay, there's that. Now, we have flowering rain boots. Every storm that comes also ends. Like it, rain or shine, I'm here for you. Our friendship is naturally beautiful and live life in full bloom. And you've got some pretty little rain boots that you can cut out. And you can cut the watering can, the tulips, the stems, the flowers, the pot. And you have a sentiment label here, and you have a garden rake. So this is fun. It's photopolymer, so you'll be able to line this up and make your flower arrangements in your pot or in the top of your kettle, or no, your flowering pot, your watering pot, or you could even put them in the top of the boots. Hello, because, flowering rain boots. I'm pretty sure that's what they meant. Alrighty. Hey, Jackie, appreciate you coming. All right, got some more. Now, here's another distinctive set. This is called Flowing Flowers. The flowers are stunning, and I love the sentiments. Happy birthday. I like you. Just a note. Thank you. Time for a happy dance. And this one is fun, sending a card instead of a text, because don't we do that way too much? But these are just absolutely gorgeous images. I'm pretty sure these are peonies, but really, really looking forward to playing with these. This one's fun. Not everybody likes stamps like this, but I really do. This is one big stamp. That's what you get, is one large stamp. So it takes up your entire card front. You can color it at will, and you have a really, really unique and fun card. And I like that I enjoy every chapter of our friendship. Perfect sentiment. Wildflower Path. This is another standalone stamp set I really love. You can just make beautiful. Some of the samples in the catalog are gorgeous. I can't wait for you to see them. And they have wonderful sentiments. You can see, do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail, Ralph Waldo. And my heart is smiling because of you. So this is very pretty. Going to be just a nice, gentle card to make. That's a celebration, so we'll look at that in just a second. Don't know how that got in there. This is another single stamp. It says the world needs more love notes. So it's just going to be words and some flowers that you can just very lightly color. I would recommend watercolors with this. This strikes me as a watercolor pencil kind of an image. All right. We've got Celebrating You, all sentiments, all the time. Every bit of wonderful. It's got anniversary. It's got Easter. It's got Celebrate You Every Day. Welcome Little One. Mother's Day. Happily Ever After. I mean, this is an awesome, awesome sentiment set. I really, really love it. So this one is one you're going to want to have straight off. Now, these are not bundled, but they show them together in the catalog, so I put them together because it made sense to me. These are the Butterflies and Flowers Layering Decorative Masks. And you get some flowers. Now, you can use these with your sponge daubers or dabbers, depending on how you want to say it, or with your blending brushes, or you can use them with embossing paste and your palette knife. You can make butterflies. So you could blend a solid butterfly here and then place the detailed image over the top and use a different color to add the detail. You've got a flowery background that you could make. This would be a good way to make some DSP of your own. Yes, thanks to Stampin' Up! For doing things alphabetically. Yes. Here's another one. I really like this because it's so fun to just be able to make flowers with a blending brush in any color you want and make yourself your own DSP, because that's really what you're doing, right? You are the designer. And you've got some leaves. This would be pretty, and then put a panel over the top from the greenery embossing folder, so you could get that, mimic that vine look. And then you have kind of an abstract flower, more like medallions, kind of an Eastern flair. So this is fun. I mean, that's a lot of masks in there. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 masks that you get in that set. So I think that will be quite fun. Do you guys like the mask? Your husband is locking you up from now till August. I hear you. I hear you. They do get a little bit like, oh my gosh, what in the world? Okay, now, another sentiment set you're going to have. I'm just throwing it out there. It's called Happy and Heartfelt. All right? Look at these. I'm just going to hold this up where you can kind of read them. Oh, that's too high. I'll put it back down here. Sorry. I was thinking you were blind like I am. Really, I'm just going to leave it there so you can read all of the sentiments. I love, love, love the font in this set so very much. I mean, it's just good. Being awesome is just your thing. Gotta love that. Heck yeah. Hello, baby. All day your way. So what a great thing to have in the birthday card, right? This is awesome. I love this set very, very much. Sentiments are hard to come by, and a good set like this is very good. All right, now let's see. I believe that is all except for a couple of celebration things that I've got to show you. And let's see. So I have that driving by set that I inadvertently showed you at the beginning. This looks like a car you might have had in college, or you might still have if you are lucky enough to have a nice classic. Driving by just to say hi, you've got style, and aw, thanks. So this is fun. This is a $50 level. So with a $50 order before shipping and tax, then you can pick $50 level items out of the celebration flyer. It's the little one that looks like this. And there are also $100 level ones. Okay. This one is a 50. Now, this is called Simply Marvelous. Get it? Simply Marvelous. And it is paper. It is 6x6, and you get 48 sheets. You get 8 of each of these 6 designs. And you're going to see some beautiful color. Look at that. That almost looks like it's 3-dimensional. All right. I think I had 2 pieces there. Yeah. So you can see kind of the way the patterns are working. You've got that swirly, that looks like liquid metal. Aren't these pretty? Ooh, that one is really gorgeous. I love this one so much. Oh my goodness. I'm going to turn those over because those other sides are beautiful. This is another $50 choice. So that's pretty easy to get to, and you can get some gorgeous paper. A lot of paper. 48 sheets of this for free. For free. For free. Yeah, there you go. You can all be locked up together and hold a class. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, now let me turn. I want to be sure I say the right words to you, okay? Because I don't like to say the wrong words. Now, this is one of those $100 gifts. This is called Special Moments, and I'll just hold it right here where I've learned you can see it. Another amazing stamp sentiment set. Okay, what I like about it is not only do you have a whole bunch of sentiments, but they're larger they're larger and smaller. So you've got little ones for when you need a little tiny something, and you've got larger ones when you have a little more room that you would like to fill. Okay, thanks for brightening up my day. Just a card to say you're amazing. It also covered sympathy, someone who's wonderful in each and every way. So really some wonderful, wonderful sentiments. I like this. And this is photopolymer. I love a photopolymer sentiment set because that makes it easy, easy, easy to line up. And then the last thing I have to show you is Island Vibes. This is another $50 item. And I think you're going to enjoy playing with this one. It's just fun. I love that this is a corner. So you can put it right down in the bottom of a panel and just decorate a corner, which I like. And then, of course, you have a pineapple, and I'm going to say that's maybe a jade plant, possibly. I'm not really sure. I'm not up on my plants so much, but this is kind of fun. Again, this is a $50 thing. Okay, I think as I look around my room, I do believe a tornado went through at some point, and it dropped off a bunch of stuff, which doesn't suck. I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited about playing with the new goodies. But I really hope you've had a good look. And oh my gosh, an hour and a half, you guys. I'm so sorry. Good Lord. You're going to want to go. Bonsai, that's it. It's probably a bonsai, Jewel. That's a very, very good point. So it's a bonsai. That's what it is. Let's go with that. All right. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I will try to come back and catch it. And I hope I will see you on Thursday for a YouTube Live at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Time. Alrighty? Have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks so much. See ya. Ta.